Hey everyone, welcome to MT Guitar. Today I want to teach you 3 ways to play Yesterday. See how Paul McCartney played it, which is already a masterpiece, of course. Yesterday. Very instructive in how to play a song with fingers that separate the bass and chords, so more on that in a sec. But then I'm going to talk about playing this song instrumentally without singing, right, with the chords behind it. Since this is one of the most famous melodies of the Beatles and in general, it's very nice to play it on guitar. The chord progression, of course, is also truly special. So, a lot to really uncover there. We're going to do a pared down chord melody that's accessible for almost any level if you take it slow enough. Then we're going to do one more level, and I hope you stick around for that because I'm going to show you some jazz voicings where you can take this song with, these chords like G and E minor and whatnot and really add some gusto to them. Stuff like that, or, really tense chords that are kind of nice. So there'll be a full transcription of these 3 arrangements on the Patreon, where we also have a vote going on for your top 3 lessons on there. And I really appreciate all the patrons there, having a lot of fun. We also have group lessons we're doing on the first Saturday of the month, so a lot to check out there. Do subscribe to MT Guitar. We're trying to grow our channel, maybe get to 100K at some point. It would be nice. So please hit the subscribe button, really appreciate it. I love Paul McCartney's, guitar part. He has some unique techniques that we don't see every day. He's going up with his index finger, right? And he's got this 4-finger G. So bass and then up 3 times. Now, since then, he's played it differently live, where he's more strumming, more in a traditional way. But if you watch the 2 videos from the 60s of him playing this solo, right, you see him with the strumming the index up. Now, a couple notes on this song. This was written around 1964 when he was on tour. Came to him in a dream, the melody, right? And then he kept asking everyone, hey, is this a song? Am I stealing a song from anyone? And everyone said, no, I think it's original. And originally he didn't really have lyrics, so he called it Scrambled Eggs. Scrambled eggs, girl, how I love your skinny legs, but not as much as scrambled eggs. So those are called dummy lyrics when you're just trying to get the song going. You don't really have the concept down yet. So everyone was like, no, this is your song. And he eventually released it. Now, the Beatles were unsure how to handle this song because it was just completely solo Paul McCartney with a lush string arrangement. They didn't want to release it as a single in the UK, fun fact, because they thought it's too much of a shock to our audience. Now, speaking of the string arrangement, I think that's partially why the guitar is tuned down to standard D. So instead of standard E, you tune every string down a whole step. So kind of a lot for the guitar to go through, so it might take a couple tunings to get that really locked in. Okay, we're going to do bass and then 3 ups on a G. 4 times for the intro. Here's the song, Yesterday. You go O2 to prepare for that F sharp minor 7. And then B7, this type of B7. E minor. This time, E on the 4th string, right? That's a 4th string bass. Up, D, up, and then C. D7, G. G, F sharp, keep the chord where it is, just moved F sharp, up, E minor, A. Here we have a C pinch, so thumb and index goes up at the same time, and then G twice, and then 3 ups in the G. So that would be, so it's, and then 3 ups, right? And that's the verse. All right, now for the second level, we're going to add the chord melody, and then I'll circle back for the arrangement for the bridge. But if we do this chord melody, we're going to do second, open, open, as the melody is there. So I'm going to hit it with the bass, right? And then I just kind of resume the song as normal. Kind of just killing time. So. Now I go bass, 0, 2, 4, but I'm going to hold the second fret to hold some sort of the chord together. And then open first string, second to third fret with the B string open. Okay, so the melody goes 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 3, 2, 0, 0, but I'm going to ornament that melody to go 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go 2, 3, 2, 0, hammer and pull off. Then slide 5th fret 2nd string as a fun unison. And then the bass goes down D, C, so that would be see? Okay, now on the C major, this melody is E string twice, now D, and go 2nd string 3rd fret, 1st open, 2, now might as well just have a nice C minor 6 here over G, kind of jumping ahead to the more jazzy arrangement, but we're going to go, you could also just go 1, 2 on the 2nd and 3rd string. Let's do that. Let's do the jazzy one later. And then F sharp minor, pinch, E minor, open 2nd. Okay. So let's do that again. 3, 4. See how that works? Okay, now for the song, right, we're going to circle back to sort of the first arrangement, just playing as if we're playing Paul's part. Why she... Okay, he goes F sharp minor, up, 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 B7. Now, interesting part here. We're going to pinch 4th string, which is an E, and the open 1st string, which is E. Then he keeps it's no chords here, it's just going to bass and melody with the open string ringing out. D over this F sharp note. So 2nd fret is the only finger on. Now C, again, just ring and pinky. 3rd fret, 5th and 1st string. Now 2nd and 2nd, and then 1st string, and then A minor. So that would be A minor, D7, G. We repeat everything. Here we go. So, what's happening here? That's the end. So now you have everything you need to play this entire arrangement at the Paul McCartney level. What's happening is he's kind of doing level 2 for us a little bit with this move, because that's the melody. So he decided to join the guitar part with the melody, with his vocal melody. Had to go, I don't. Then he abandons it here. No, she wouldn't say. Right, he goes back to the bass chord, chord, chord. All right, so that prepares us for level 2 on the bridge, because now we're going to go, Y, right, F sharp minor, but we're going to go 2, 2, 2, O. Y, 2, 1, 2, O, G, okay? Had to go, same part as Paul's, but this time we're going to continue A minor 6, O, 2, 1, 2. Now a D7, you can do it like this, kind of nice. 5, 4, 5, 3. Wouldn't say. Repeat. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Back to this. Okay. Ready for level 3? So we're gonna play this more in a jazzy way. Let me just play it first. Okay, so I'm not making that many changes, but I'm just thickening up the chords. So for instance, I'm going to play a G major 7 here. Yes, and then follow that line down. So it'll be 2-0, and then 4-2-0, 3-2-0, F sharp. Now I'm going to keep this counterpoint going. Kind of thing. Let's see. Now, E minor major 7, just as a fun little jazzy thing. C major 7, now here's a D. Kind of a classical technique. I'm going to use as many open strings as I can. Then there's a C minor 6 over G, so that'll be. Okay, here's something I forgot to do, so E minor 9, or E minor add 9, A7 over G. Now here's C major sharp 4, or C minor. All right. Can't really change this too much. It's almost kind of classical to a certain degree too. So that'll be fun to try out. It'll be a little more clear on the arrangement, kind of just trying things out here, and then I'll tap it out in a few days after the video post. So that's it. It's a classic song, of course. I think it's the most covered song of all time, still to this day. So pretty amazing. Good to see you all. This is a beautiful tune that is definitely worth learning. So hope you enjoy. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so